We were actually on Port de la Paz, is it?
Okay.
In La Jolla, and we were at dinner with a friend.
Okay.
And we parked it in the parking lot in the garage. I mean, it's not a garage really, but it's a complex, and the cars are all in there. And it was like way inside. It wasn't on the street. It wasn't like when you enter. So it was you would think it's very safe.
Right.
And the next thing you know, I mean, we were there for 3 hours. Come out to see that. You know, the funny thing is, my husband looked at the car when we were going to the key, and he goes, "I can't find the key." I said, "Well, let's go look inside." And he said, "No." I said, "Did you leave it in the car?" He says, "Oh, I hope not. I hope the car is still there." And we turn around to look, and the car is really not there.
So you never saw the suspect taken away?
No. We had no idea. We thought it was a joke. We thought we probably parked it somewhere else, and so we're looking around. There is no other parking area, and the car is not there. I mean, we right away tried to call the cops, and luckily they were able to follow. Tesla, the good thing is, if you have the app, you can really see where the car is. You can locate it.
So you locate it with your phone?
Yes.
Can you show us where it shows it here now on the map?
Yeah. I think.
If it doesn't display any personal information on the screen.
No. I mean, it's.
So you guys right there.
Isn't this somewhere here?
Just turn on the app. Where's the app?
Hold on. Oh, right here. Yeah. Right here.
Okay.
Saw the entire. We were following it.
So you were following the pursuit. Was it going really fast, or what was
Yes. I mean, well, we wanted to see where the car was. What direction it was going, so that we could follow and see. And then we.
Hi, are you the owner of the car?
Yeah. Not our stuff.
They loaded
Whoa.
stuff. So that's what they were doing. They were loading
Oh,
stuff.
this is not our stuff.
How about that? Is that your stuff?
No.
Yeah.
No, there's 2 bags in there. That's not
Wilhelm.
ours.
Ah, that's not our stuff.
Oh my God, we better get this car
See, that's what
checked. I want nothing to do with this car right now.
None of this is our stuff.
God,
Okay,
no,
I'll get you a patrol.
I have a Tesla
Patrick,
app.
can you please turn
Here.
it down?
And so this app here really shows me right here. See, this is the app I have, which is really, really cool. So here, I just go into it. What happened here? And it'll show me exactly where my car is. See, it shows me at what miles it stopped right now. And then it'll show me the location where it is.
And what speed it's going?
And what speed it's going. I can actually stop the car from my phone if I wanted to, but the car has to not be running. In order for me to stop the car,
Right.
I have to actually, the car has to be stopped,
And then you can kill
and then
it.
I can totally lock it, and
So-
then they can't move.
So take me through the steps of what happened with this tonight. So, I mean, it was fascinating that you guys tracked it and the whole bit. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, we were at a friend's house for dinner, and after dinner, we were trying to get back in the car and go home, and realized the car was missing. And of course, we panicked, not thinking what to do. We remembered the app. I said, let's figure out, if the app can tell us where the car is. Sure enough, it showed us that the car was within half a mile from where we were. So we don't know what time the car was taken, but my friend took us in her car to locate the car. And in the meantime, we called the cops.
Smart.
So we actually followed the navigation. It took us showed us where the car in the area was, but we couldn't spot the car. And it did show that it wasn't moving at the point. And while my friend and I were sitting in the car, we saw the Tesla drive into a gated parking garage. And we're like, oh my God, that has to be our car. I mean, how often would that be that just right when our car is missing, that car drives in? There were 2 guys in there. We couldn't see much of it, but we were able to locate. What happened was, when we were looking at the car inside, because we couldn't go inside the gated garage, they were loading, unloading, because we could see from the distance, and then from the back of the parking garage or something, they kind of left. And then we didn't know where the car went. By then, the cops had kind of came, and they just drove by, and they said, we've located your car, you stay, we'll be back. But then we said, well, we have the navigation. Let's find out where the car is. The car was actually running at 100 miles an hour. So we figured that the car was being chased by the cops, but we didn't know. So we followed the navigation again. We came to this point and we saw that the car is here, all the cops are here, the helicopter is here. Oh my God. So the navigation definitely did an amazing job.
Does
That
it
was
show
really...
Does it show the speed?
Yes,
as the car is
yes,
driving?
yes, absolutely.
So it shows speed, location.
Everything.
Does it show like how long it's been on? Like, is this? how long the car's been
Yes,
running for?
yeah. It showed us like when the car moved, 14 minutes prior to,
Really?
when the car was left. And the thing is that, like I said, that we can actually stop the car from my phone, but the car cannot be running
Correct.
in order for me to actually lock the car. So,
What is your name?
Shaheen,
Can you spell it for me?
Shahin
And your last name?
Pirani, Pirani.
How long have you owned the car?
About a little less than a year. About a year.
Do you love
Yeah.
it?
I love it. After this, I'm not gonna get any other car for sure. Yeah, I love it. I love my car. I'm glad I found it. Yeah.
Can we get another close-up of the
And
screen?
what year is it?
Yeah.
The car, what year is it?
It's we just got it last year in summer.
2014?
Yeah, no, 2013. But Model S.
So none of this is yours. What do you have in the back of the car?
I have that soda bottles from Costco. Yeah, that's mine too.
Just the soda bottles?
And there should be 2 boxes of chips. I don't see it.
Okay, we'll take a look at this. We just got to be able to document all the stuff that comes out of the trunk.
You ready, Kiki?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Name and spelling, please. All right, Lieutenant Paul Connolly, Connelly. How'd you guys first get the call? Well, this evening at about 11 o'clock, a citizen from the La Jolla area had called and reported that their vehicle was stolen, and the vehicle was a white Tesla.
And how'd you guys spot it?
Well, officers were responding to the location to take a stolen vehicle report. The citizens began to track their vehicle using a GPS-based cell phone application. And they were able to track the vehicle to an apartment complex nearby. The citizens told the dispatcher what the location was. The helicopter flew in that direction, as well as several police officers. The citizens drove to the actual location and were able to see their vehicle parked in an underground parking garage, but they weren't able to get to it because there was a gate there. Shortly thereafter, they reported that their application that they were using on their cell phone showed the vehicle moving again. The helicopter arrived on scene and picked up the vehicle leaving the opposite side of the apartment complex and directed officers into the vehicle's location.
When the officers first spotted, I believe I heard it was 96 miles an hour was the first. As soon as while they were still trying to get up to it, was already at high speed.
Correct. The vehicle did reach speeds of the mid-90s prior to officers actually initiating a traffic stop and during the actual vehicle pursuit.
And what caused them to pull over here, do you think, or what possibly led to that?
Well, there was a pursuit that was in the La Jolla area and then eventually went southbound I-5. Right before it got on the freeway, we were able to deploy spike strips and flatten a couple of the tires. The vehicle continued southbound Interstate 5, took the Balboa Garnett exit. We were able to deploy a second set of spike strips, got the other tires. The vehicle eventually came to a stop here at Damon Street and West Mission Bay.
And how did the takedown of the passenger and driver go, and any complications on that?
Well, when the vehicle stopped, the passenger immediately jumped out of the vehicle, jumped over the guard railing down about 20 feet into a riverbed. The driver came out the passenger side vehicle and attempted to run, but officers were able to take him into custody pretty quick.
And a couple police cars got flat tires too by the spikes?
Yes, we did get a couple flat tires as a result of the pursuit.
Any of these guys juveniles?
You know, at this point, I don't know their ages.